Hi, it's Christy from the Burgundy Basket, and I am making the sheep for my farm series. And my sheep has got these fun little chain loop spaces to make up her fur or her hair. So I wanted to do a quick demonstration on that because I think it might be just a little bit complicated. And I have already completed round 40, 41, 42, and I'm at the very end of 43. And at the end of 43, I am adding a chain loop space so that I get a little extra chain loop on the inside of her face. So I'm basically adding one chain 5 loop before this round is over, and then I'm going to come back around here and add one at the end of this round. That's just going to bring those loop spaces in closer in her face. So we're going to chain 5 here. This is the last stitch of row 43. And then I'm just going to single crochet in that next space. And we're working in reverse because we want these little chain 5 loops to be on the outside of our body. And if you work in the normal way, they're going to all be on the inside. So you want to work in reverse so that these little chain 5 loops make the outside kind of a curly fur or hair. I'm not sure what you call it on a sheep. So you're just going to work these chain 5 spaces all the way around your head, single crochet, chain 5, single crochet, and I'm going to meet you up at the end of this round, well, when I get over to the face so I can show you. I'm just going to add one extra. Alright, so now I'm back around and I've just done a chain 5 loop that puts me in line with this one from the row before. So I just want to add one more chain 5 loop right here because we're going to be filling in the face with these chain 5 loops. So here we have her. We didn't want to do too much toward the eyes because we want her eyes to be seen. So now we've got the extra chain 5 loop inside each eye a little bit closer together. So now we're going to just single crochet across the top of the face to get back to right here where we started, and then that will be the end of round 44. Now I don't want you to stress because we're still at 54 stitches around on this head, and if you get around and you're like, oh my, I've only got 52 or 53, don't worry. These chain 5 loops are very forgiving. They're going to hide if you if you miss a stitch or you maybe have done 2 together. Just don't stress about it. These chain 5 loops are going to hide that, and making stuffed animals, it should be fun, not stressful. So don't worry if you get over around here to the beginning like I am now and you don't have 54 stitches. I'm not even counting my work. I'm just filling in each stitch as I go. Alright, so now we're back to the beginning. This right here, you can see this stitch right here is where our chain 5 loops started on round 44. So what I want to do, because round 45 is single crochet all the way around, but that's going to be single crochet in the inside loops of your chain 5 single crochets. So if you see here, I've got these 2 inside loops right here where I made my single crochet before I chained 5, and we're just going to single crochet under those 2 inside loops. So right here, you can see I'm just going to, oh, I missed that one. So just go underneath those inside loops of your single crochet from right before you did your chain 5 on the round below, and make your single crochet. So you can see there's one loop here and one loop here, and you're just going to single crochet through those inside loops. So this is the next one. So you've got one loop here and one loop here. Oh, missed that one again. Just make sure you go under those loops because we're not doing a post stitch. We're doing a single crochet on those inside 2 loops right like that all the way around. On round 45, it's a single crochet in these inside loops all the way around till you get back to the beginning. And once you get there, we're going to start our next row of chain 5 loops, and I'll see you over there on the other end. Alright, so I'm back, and I'm making my single crochet on round 45, and I've just finished going under that loop for the chain 5 stitches, and so now I'm just working my single crochets around the top of the face. And when we get back to the beginning of this round, or the beginning of the next round and the end of this round, I'm going to add that extra little space, that chain 5 loop, to go back toward the inside of the face again. We want to add one more right here. So you see, here's my loop from the round before, and I'm going to add a chain 5 loop now right here so I can work toward the middle of the face. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you just keep adding one to the inside of the face for each round you go around. Once you start doing these, 3, 4, 5. And now we're just going to work those chain 5 loops again all the way around for 46. This is row 46 that I'm on. And now when we get back around to the front of the face on row 46, we were stopping so that we could see those eyes, so that we didn't do too much cover over these eyes. But on round 46, when you work your chain 5 loops all the way around, when you get back here to the front, you're going to also work the chain 5 loops across the front of the face. This is the first round where we do that, and we're going to meet back up at this very first chain 5 loop that we started this round. Alright, so now I'm back, and I'm at the end of round 46, and I'm doing my chain 5 loops and my single crochet, chain 5, 4, 5, single crochet in the next space, chain 5, single crochet in the next space, and I'm doing that all the way around, including on the front of the face where we were skipping before. 4 and 5, single crochet, chain 5, and single crochet, chain 5, and right here now we're back at the beginning. So this next round, round number 47, is going to be another just single crochet round. So remember, we have to go under these inside loops from the single crochet that our chain 5 starts in from the round before. So that's going to be 1. You're going to repeat just like what we did before. So remember, you've got these inside 2 loops right here. You can go up underneath those and make a single crochet. And you're going to single crochet one of these in every inside front 2 loops from the single crochets that started your chain 5. And now this round, I probably would try to count and see how many stitches that you're at. You should be still around 54. And the reason that we want to go ahead and count how many stitches we're at on this round 47 is because our next round is going to start our decrease. So we need to know how many stitches that we currently have so that we know how many stitches we need to decrease for the next round. So I'm going to finish up this round, and then I'll come back and show you how we're going to decrease. Alright, it's Christy again from the Burgundy Basket on row 48. And row 48 is a chain 5 loop stitch row, but it is also a decrease row. But this shouldn't give you any trouble because you're just going to be doing your chain 5s as normal, and then you're just going to be single crocheting in that next space. And then when you get around to having a decrease stitch after you do your chain 5s, you're simply going to single crochet 2 together like you normally would for a decrease, and you don't even have to do an invisible decrease. You can just do a regular decrease because these are under chain 5 loops, so you're never going to see that. Now on these decrease rows where you have you're doing your chain 5 loop spaces, you might want to use a stitch marker if you don't normally use a stitch marker, just so you don't get off track. So you're basically going to be doing a decrease on row 48 from 54 stitches to 48 stitches, and then on row 49 it's a single crochet row under those inside loops like we've been doing, where you're going from 48 stitches to 42 stitches. So every row for the rest of the head is a decrease row. Every row, chain 5 loop rows and single crochet rows, and you're just going to decrease in the normal method that you normally decrease for your stuffed animals, except you don't have to do invisible. So just continue around doing your chain 5 loop spaces and your decreases, and I'll meet you up at the back of the head. Alright, now we're finishing up the head, and I showed you how to do a decrease on a chain loop round, and now I am on round number 53, and that's a single crochet round where we are going down to 18 single crochets. So my decrease is every 3rd stitch. So let me do that really fast for you. Remember, you got to go under these 2 loops from the chain loop round before. So that'll be one single crochet, and this is going to be 2. Here are those 2. It's getting small back here. And that's 2 single crochets. And now you're going to be doing your decrease across the next 2. And so just remember to go under those front inside 2 loops, and you pull up a loop just like you would normally do a decrease, and then you're going to hop over to the next single crochet and go inside those 2 front loops and pull up a loop and then do a decrease. And that's how you're going to decrease your single crochet all the way around. And this is row again number 53, and so I've got to do row 54, which is a chain loop round, and then my last row 55, which is a single crochet round, and then I'm going to tie off, and I'm going to weave my end into the head, and then I'll be done. Just remember, stuff as you go, and it's going to be cute.